Hey, welcome back. In the last video, we conquered the dreaded first open mic, and it was a success because just getting out there and trying is already a huge success.
I just want to say thank you for all the nice comments on the first video. Like, Via Barente. Do you think that's any way, shape, or form how they say that? Like, Via Barente said, "I've learned so much from you. Thanks for being an amazing guide." Thanks. That's really nice of you. Is this distracting if I was in the light like this? Would this be horrible to watch? Or like, Widato1. I can't read these names. Or like, Widato1 says, "Dude, I love seeing Egg Party live at the Fallout Theater. Y'all are hilarious. Appreciate it. Not gonna lie, after watching your video, you've inspired me to start going to open mics in Austin too." Yeah, I'm so happy to hear that. If we run into each other at the open mic, please come and say hello. I wish you all the best on your journey, and thank you for supporting me on mine. I got several people saying they want to start doing open mics. So if you want to know what open mics I'm doing, you can follow my Instagram broadcast channel. I don't know if that's the best place to kind of do that thing. If that turns out it's not that useful, then maybe we can like start an Austin stand-up open mic Discord or something. Because what does every artist need? Support. A lot. Some more than others, and I'll take as much as I can get. Okay, since posting that first video, I've done, drum roll, 3 open mics at 2 different clubs. Yay!
Bringing our grand total for the summer to 9 out of 20 sets. To be honest, it was less than I was aiming for the month of July, which is a little disappointing. Only 3 out of those 9 sets were open mics. But in July, I also had 2 improv shows, a clown performance, and we're preparing for a new sketch show that's going up in August. So lots of performing. And the great thing is, it feels like everything is feeding and informing the other mediums. The more stand-up I do, I feel like my clown's getting better, my improv's getting better, and vice versa. It doesn't feel like dipping or focusing into one is detrimental to the others, and that makes me happy and excited for all these other opportunities. The only thing I'm worried about and that I want to watch out for is rationalization. Am I saying that right? Rationalize nation. Yeah, rationalize nation, girl. This word.
I'm trying to be mindful of not slipping into the like, oh, I know I really want to work on X, but I did Y today and that's enough so I can take a break. My goal is to learn how to do stand-up, so I gotta do more stand-up. A highlight that I would like to highlight is the community.
Starting stand-up can seem really overwhelming because the community seems to be like super tight-knit. These people see each other at other mics and have been friends for a long, long time. But I'm happy to say several people have been very kind and welcomed me into their conversations, so that's a huge plus. I'd say the biggest challenge that I've encountered with these first sets is that I am rushing. I get on stage, my nerves spike, and I am burning through my material at an alarming rate. All of these mics are 3 minutes, and I don't think I've been up there longer than 2 minutes and 40 seconds. And I'm counting walking up there and walking away. Hey, on one hand, that's great. Not going over time, not being disrespectful to the host or the show.
And I'm not saying I need to add 20 more seconds of material. No sirree. I think I just need to slow down and breathe. Okay, let me show you an example of me ending one of the open mics.
Hi, thanks a lot, Lucas.
Hey, thank you very much, I'm Lucas. Hey, thank you guys for Hi, thank you, Sarah. I'm sure no one in the audience understood a single word I said then. I should slow down because people want to hear my words.
What I was trying to do is sometimes referred to as going out on a laugh.
I was afraid that if I let the energy dip before I said my goodbyes, that my last line would feel lackluster. But what I ended up doing was saying goodbye so fast, nobody could understand me.
So with the remaining 10 out of 20 sets, taking my time is gonna be my next kind of mini goal. Oh boy, now it's time to do a little work refining my material based off my tapes. You might notice in these clips, some time has passed since the other clips. I wouldn't say I've been avoiding watching my sets, but I have found plenty of other activities to fill my time with, including getting a haircut and taking a shower. Here we are, now is the time to do it, so we're doing it. Here we go. Wasn't very smooth with the microphone stand. I felt like I had to start talking like right away. Hey, it's okay to take a little time, get the mic off the stand, relax. It's okay to take your time.
And I see the point, like, sure. Do I like my bank teller wearing flip-flops?
It's a good 30 seconds without any real jokes with punchlines. A lot of setup.
I actually think that's really cool.
Got a nice little laugh on that. I'll take that.
It's fucked up, honestly.
That might have been the biggest laugh I got in the whole set, and that was an ad lib. But it's good to watch back and be like, hey, maybe I should try to keep saying that, see if that keeps working. Who knows?
The little controller was built into the wall. You would look at it.
I'd say again, a lot of setup, not really like any kind of punchlines. And I'm talking about something that I at least find interesting. But yeah, I wouldn't say these are jokes. I would not say that. I mean, for my first set trying this for real, could have gone a lot worse. I could have frozen and not said a word and run off stage. Like I was saying earlier, I was only up there for 2 minutes and 40 seconds, basically.
Please keep that going for the very funny Lucas McCutcheon.
I like how they introduce you as a very funny blank blank, even if they've never met you before. That's a very nice thing that they do.
It's here, but there's also some people, you guys are comedians.
I love this big dog. This big dog that's just at the comedy show.
And there's a lot of potential in this room. Someone in this room could be the next big arrest. You know?
Hey, I got some laughs. Hey, it worked. I feel like I built up that joke a little bit better. Is it still great? No, but we're finding something. There's something there. Something about the potential in this room. Someone's gonna be a next big star, but they're actually next big arrest because a lot of the people who do stand-ups are kind of shady a little bit.
I bank at Walmart. You guys know what that is? You guys check out at Walmart and you see that bank that's at the front of the Walmart? That's where I bank.
I'm liking that I'm kind of taking my time. I wish I was more energetic, honestly. Or I wish I had more like difference in my voice. Like, I don't even know this is a word, like vocality. I don't know. What am I trying to say? I wish my voice sounded different. Wasn't so kind of monotone one note. I want to talk like this and I want to go up here and talk like this. I want to do some quiet parts and I want to do some really loud parts, you know, kind of mixing it up, making it more interesting. Because just going like this, hey, everything kind of sounds kind of right here, and hey, this is the joke, and this is... I think there's more to be done there. And maybe I just need to get comfortable. This is only my second set, so I might be putting the cart before the horse.
The carpet, the texture, the curls, you would love it.
Living off these little chuckles.
All right, thanks y'all, I'm Lucas.
Thanks, y'all. I'm Lucas. Okay, I'm putting up the mic. It's 2:35. Let's see when I touch the mic for the first time. At 10 seconds. So I was only up there for 2 minutes and 25 seconds out of my 3-minute set. That's a lot of opportunity for hee-hees and ha-has. I will say this third set happened immediately after Trump was almost assassinated. It felt like we all had to talk about it in some aspect.
Missed me.
Tried to do a Trump impression. It went absolutely horrible. As soon as I thought about saying it, every thought I had left my mind. But while on one hand, it was a horrible, horrible impression, I do think there was a good amount of silliness to this. Or what at least my goal is with the audience is to create a kind of kinship in the sense of like, we're buddies. And this is like us hanging out together and us just like kind of laughing and chit-chatting together. If I can be silly with the audience by doing a bad impression, hey, that's something to look into. Or
Politically minded over the past couple of years.
once again, absolutely struggling with the microphone stand.
I think so. That's my time.
Thanks, y'all. That's my time. You can always say that's my time, and nobody will ever know. As we can see down here, just 2 minutes, 45 seconds. I had more time, but you can just say, hey, that's my time, as a cop-out to get the hell out of there. That's the review of my first 3 sets. Slowing down and getting more comfortable, I think, is the #1 takeaway. How do I do that? Yeah, just doing it more, I guess. I think that's the only thing I can do. I want to be more energetic on stage, and I want to be more physical, I think. I like pacing around, but maybe gesturing a bit more or, you know, being sillier on stage. I'm excited to start trying to actively add those things. I've also been like in a big fueling stage, just taking in a lot of content, trying to absorb more comedy.
I watched Balls Out, originally titled Intramural, starring Jake Lacy, Kate McKinnon, and Beck Bennett, because I got to meet the director the other day. How cool is that? Jake Lacy gives like such a great, rounded performance in it. I don't explain it, but it's really good. I enjoyed it. If you follow, I don't know how to pronounce her name, Britannic or Britannic, I don't know. Pronunciation is not my strong suit. They're also in the movie, so very fun. Then I went and saw my friend Joe, who's a stand-up in town. Joe's awesome. I'm gonna play this clip of her falling on a treadmill. That's a stand-up show here in town, like these comedians running on treadmills, and if the joke doesn't do well, they have to go faster. So it ended like that. But she was competing in Austin's Funniest Person, which is a whole thing. I don't know how long the history is. I don't know the lore of it. I should learn more. I'm not gonna enter this year, but if I keep training and doing this, maybe next year we can compete in Austin's Funniest Person. But Joe did great. And then while I was there, I saw that Maria Bamford was coming this weekend. So I was like, okay, I gotta go see Maria Bamford this weekend, which I did. And she absolutely crushed. If you don't know Maria Bamford from Lady Dynamite or her stand-up specials or from Arrested Development, she's incredible. Such a unique, awesome talent. And then at the show, my roommate Tiffany told me that Maria Bamford has an audiobook called You Are a Comedy Special, which describes itself as a 15-step program to forcibly force yourself to write and perform a full hour of stand-up comedy. So I'm looking forward to checking that out.
Maybe I'll break down some of the things I learned from it in a future video. I don't know. I don't know the future. Well, hey, that's gonna be it for this video. I've got 11 sets to go this month. Looking forward to crushing them all.
Once again, grateful for all the comments. Thanks again for those and for sharing all of your own experiences. I wish you luck. I wish you all the luck in the world. Very aggressively wishing you luck. That's a funny character. I want you to do so well. Okay, enough of that, my bad.
It's the end of the video. It's like we always find ourselves here. So as always, if you feel so called to do all the YouTube things, like, comment, subscribe, I greatly appreciate it.
Also, we've got a sketch show with these dates. Wow, look at all these dates. I think this one's gonna be really good.
If you want to check out Maria's book, I'll add the link in the description. Lastly, I'd like to express my gratitude to Colby. Thank you for shooting some of this B-roll and filming some of my sets. It makes everything way easier. All right, goodbye everyone, goodbye.